me right away. Something about the fucking odd. Uh-oh. Starting. And we're back. Sunshine.
And we're rich.
And rain.
Almost.
Pump it up, pump it up. And
you really-
sunshine and rain. It makes me want to sing.
We're
Right?
as close as you could be from being successful that you can possibly be. There is no getting closer than this.
No.
This is it.
It's not close. It's done.
It's not done until we get to...
I knew you couldn't be happy.
I'm fucking thrilled, man. Look, this is
see
the
what I'm
greatest
saying?
thing.
It's got
I
me-
needed this. Like, I was right. They always say it happens right when it has
Right
to.
when you're
because
getting-
you've hit the bottom.
Right.
Like, there's no farther from you to go. You have to lose everything to gain anything. And I was right there, dude. I was at my breaking point. This happened. Like, it's hard not to count your chickens before they hatch.
Oh, but-
I finally understand what that saying means, but god damn it, man.
The chickens
Oh,
before
man.
they hatch?
Dude,
Shit.
it's incredible. I can't believe of all people you pulled through. Like, I would have
What
never
do you
guessed.
mean?
Like, that's
I don't-
crazy. Like, I figured it's only a matter of time before you fuck this up.
Look.
It was so shady in the beginning. Then the ring thing and the guy going in a coma. Like,
The ring thing,
this is
anybody
nothing.
could-
Like,
anybody
I
could-
felt typical cheese. And then you come back with these papers. I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
The papers.
Dude, I mean, you said it went easy. Like, I don't get it. Well, you
I
want to
mean-
fuck the show. Who cares?
No. I'm just making sure it's good
Well,
because
who
this is
cares,
the one.
man? Like-
This is well, you're right. Because at this point, these people just don't even
No,
matter.
They
help
can't even
get it-
afford cable, so it doesn't even matter.
Hey, what I'm doing is that look, you can't bring me down tonight.
No, I'm not bringing you. No, I
Because
would
this
not
is
want to do that
we
at all.
we are basically an international success story. I mean, that's what I
Yeah,
would call it.
Almost, right?
I mean, no. Well, I mean, I don't want to say almost because it's on me. All I got to do is sign the paperwork. Hold on, let me share the
I
link.
thought we had to have one more approval from them.
Well, no, they gave me this. The hold on.
Sign it, dude. Show me where to sign. Do I sign it at all? It's all
Well,
you. What
I
is
don't-
it? Oh, come on, man. You
Look,
serious?
of course, we're in this together, my brother, and we're
I wanna
talking
go by
about.
what the paperwork
We're
said.
talking about. Well, let me review it first, and then make some corrections. No,
doing?
I'm
That's
messing
what
with you, man.
Yeah, the whole flight
I'm
home.
just making sure we're. And dude, I hate flying. I hate
Yeah,
flying.
you had to be excited,
But
though.
of course, because let's fill the people in on what we're talking about. What we're talking about is this little stack of paper right here, right? This little stack of paper right here, which is the contract. So the taping's Monday. And WNCW,
Yeah.
the pain is real.
Oh, it all of them guys.
Just goes to show you some graphics, good tagline, innovative minds like ourselves.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
All we need is a couple of body bags, and we were all right.
The investors, they see talent. When they know talent, they see it, and they see it when they know
yeah,
it.
but you can't lie. When those guys were in the ring doing what they were doing, that helped sell it a lot.
Well, but we put the people in the place to be successful.
Correct. They would have never paid attention to them without, our genius behind it. They were
Nobody-
really intrigued with the storylines, but when you back it up with the footage that we got,
Right.
to me, that was the selling point.
And really, what they're into, what people are, the people that are going to be funding this thing and making it to where, I mean, are you putting in notice at your job, or are you just not showing up
I might
anymore?
just- I don't think I'm just gonna not show
it's
up.
like, you see, certain things
Like, if they
happen.
were going out of business, they would hold that announcement till the last second
Of
possible,
course.
right? I mean,
Oh,
they're
they
not
would
going to
fuck
go,
you over.
oh, we got about a year left, and then we're closing shop.
Yeah.
They don't tell the
Oh, they
employees
fuck
that.
you over.
So why should I
They'd
do
run
that?
you into the ground.
Oh, yeah.
So what
You'd work harder right before you lost your job. They might even fire half the people, and then you can, finish up their work for them until they get rid of
right?
you.
And what I'm saying is the investors, right? One thing I can't do, and they were very specific.
I know.
We can't mention the group right now because they're what they. I didn't want to bring this up to you, but they are vetting us just a little bit. But as far
They're
as
what?
vetting us,
All right, speak.
they're doing a little bit of research on our backgrounds, but we're going to be good. We're clean.
Yeah.
I mean, we're international hits. What they see is they see a brilliant business model, and they see what you and I did to put it together.
Oh, we built this
And
from nothing.
because they know you can just give me anybody. It doesn't have to be. They don't have to be talented. Give us anybody, and we'll put them into place. So
feel the pain. The pain is real, and then they'll.
For now, we're just
successful.
going to have to refer to them as the Nashville investors.
All right.
The Nashville and oh wait, you know what I just realized? The Nashville Investment Group, NIG.
That's pretty good.
That's what we're gonna call them right now.
Say nigga tonight, but now that you did, it's
hold on. They ain't getting even on the paper yet, much less dry.
Right.
So, I mean, I don't even know where to start.
Who cares?
I mean,
Let's talk about where we're gonna end.
Yeah, right. I mean, we're gonna end.
Awesome.
We're gonna end being
We're
wrestling
sell it
promoters.
to Vince McMahon.
Yeah, I mean, because I'll tell you this right now, I'll sell the wrestlers down the road in 2 seconds.
I don't want to do this forever.
No.
No.
I want to come up with a great idea, sell it, and move on. But we're gonna have to put a couple of years into this.
I kind of
but
want to write a soap opera.
The money's gonna be right. So let's start with obviously 2 weeks ago. We had our first night where we were going to do our tapings. And, let's not point fingers, but, some things didn't go well. It actually was shit right from the beginning because I didn't know how to properly.
We needed to tighten up.
Yeah, well, that's a good way to say it.
We were slightly nuts.
Yeah.
We definitely need to tighten up. And
So,
we did, though.
One thing that I've found in my last 10, 15 years being in the industry that I'm in, and you can find a consultant for anything, right? So I did a little research, talked to some of my guys in the business, and I found it. There was actually a wrestling consultant that you bring in, and he helped us. Dan Brokoff, and he helped us, which I think is a moniker, but I don't care. I don't need to know the guy's real name.
He was a nice guy.
But he came Monday during the day, and I met him over there, and he's like, look, he got the ring tight for us. We did it. We helped out.
He did
the
more than
wrestlers.
that. He kind of knew a lot that we didn't know from never doing it before.
Oh my God!
At first I didn't like him. I'm like, this motherfucker's talking down to me, and he had kind
course.
of that weird accent. I don't like it. And
because we showed him the clip that we had.
Yeah, I thought he'd be impressed with what we were doing, like everybody else, but he kind of wasn't.
He called me a dipshit. Yeah. Right when he saw that, he goes, "You almost killed somebody, dipshit."
Right.
And I was like, I looked around, I swore he was talking about you, because dipshit.
No, he pretty much told me, if y'all don't know what the fuck y'all are doing, and and I was like, hey, motherfucker, like, we're paying you, be nice to us.
And it's not, I mean,
but after the shit he was telling, once I quit being offended and I listened to him, I'm like, oh fuck, we didn't know what we were doing.
No, we didn't. Like, I'm amazed that even the announcer and the first wrestler got in there without the thing collapsing. I missed some pretty significant parts. I mean,
well, the parts were there, they just weren't.
Oh yeah,
nothing was done with them.
Yeah, so
yeah, we ought to try to hire that guy.
So what do we go over first? Do we talk about how we're basically rich now, or do we talk about the taping?
I kind of want to talk about us being rich, but it feels like if we were going to continue to actually care that somebody's listening, maybe we should tell them why we're rich.
All right, so Monday night, we come for our second. I'm going to crack one.
All right, no, time out.
I'm going to crack one because it's a celebration.
Before we get into it.
It's a fucking celebration.
I love how the wannabes all of a sudden want to be involved in this. Once we get one sponsor, like you can't get a sponsor, they drop off, they disappear when we were doing genius things over at the other studio. And then all of a sudden, now they're back. Now you got their hat on. It's like once we become successful, they want to jump on the bandwagon. Like when we were losers, they didn't want us to wear their merch and have it on. Now that you're successful, you got this blinging hat, like a little cheese over there.
They had a little bit to do with bringing the two parties together. Let's just say that. So you got to remember the wannabes, these guys are, like, I'm not exaggerating, these guys are international now.
Oh, they do more than just make bad hats. Badass.
Right, badass hat. Yeah, right. Please don't.
I'm just glad I got glasses on.
Please don't lose them again. So
you look like Mr. T's neck.
They travel all over the place. Hermosa Beach is where they were at most recently because they have a little startup with a pro training camp out there. So they kind of hooked us up with the Nashville Investment Group.
NIG.
So, man, I don't even know where to start because the last 3 days have been a whirlwind. Because, my birthday was yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that real?
My birthday was...
Like the pain?
Yeah.
Oh, man, happy birthday, dude.
I appreciate
Well, dude,
that.
this couldn't happen better for you.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You at your breaking point, too. Don't lie.
I had to hop on a plane on my birthday to go what I thought was a dead-end mission.
Yeah.
But let's start at we'll get to my night last night in Nashville with the Nashville Investment Group. So Monday night we come out and Brokaw comes in there, helps us set the ring up. I mean, way different than what I did.
Fast, too.
Yeah, real
it
fast.
Was nice. Like,
he showed us.
Makes a difference when you know what you're doing.
There's some ratchet straps and some supports on the bottom that you never believed that you were supposed to have down there. So
we wouldn't believe it, but
so I don't want to give away all the secrets because we're trying to build an inventory here of footage.
Yeah, now with the papers, I wanted to leak a little video.
Yeah.
And like when you got that email back, it was like,
well,
all right,
yeah.
they made it clear, do not release any footage to anybody.
The Libra family is not, the Libra family is not feeling us. But I can tell you right now, I know Lucha.
Look,
Libra,
Nick said it was cool.
Yeah.
So I don't care. They're like, dude, we could take care of that. That's nothing.
Exactly.
They want to keep their footage for themselves. They're going to sell it for money,
right,
and charge people for it. We can't give it away.
It's a package deal.
That's the worst thing of being patient. Like, I just want the check in the mail. I want to be rich, get that part over with, celebrate, and then.
This is what's crazy is I never thought I'd be a part of one of these meetings, but they did the whole write the number down and slide it across the table. Yeah.
What?
They wrote it. They said, what do you think about something like this?
And this was first offer, right?
Yeah, right? Like, folded it up and slid it across the table. And I'm like, this is some type of joke. And I opened it, and I'm like, I used to play a lot of poker. So I was like, whew, my heart started beating.
Like,
I'm like,
we betting now.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, get calm. And I looked at it, and I didn't want to. My first instinct was go full wrestling mode and just crumple it up and throw it away like it was.
Right. That's what I thought you were gonna do, but it was so much more than. I'm like, holy crap!
But I did it, so I was just, I did, and I said, I looked at across the table, and I said, I'm gonna keep this as a reminder of we could look back at this and laugh that like it was the first offer, right? When in my mind, I'm like.
Take it. Take it.
Where do I sign?
Oh my God. We never thought it was going to even be close to this.
Yeah. So for Monday night, we do our taping, and originally I wanted to do the tournament style, right? And then actually you kind of talked me into I didn't want to do the same old wrestling stuff, but you had a good twist on a battle royal.
Well, just time constraints too,
right?
Like I started thinking a tournament bracket. Like, man, we'll be here till 6 in the morning.
Yeah, and the fact that we had already almost killed one guy. Like, let's not press our luck.
Let's put them all in there together.
We ended up having one or two little ancillary matches, and then we had the big. The big Royal Rumble. And if you remember, there's a couple different ways to do it we put a little twist on it. Was usually it's either they start with one or two guys in the ring, and then every minute a new guy comes in, or everybody starts in at the ring the same time. The twist you had, I got to give you credit. You wanted to start with half the guys in the ring, and
bring out some fresh guys,
and then bring the fresh guys in. So, needless to say, I won't go through all the names of who was in the match, but at the end, there was left with Timmy Triggered.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what they said, but he went off.
Timmy Triggered, that is the most fitting name.
Oh, he's fucking weird. Socially awkward.
Well, he personally made sure that the guys that weren't playing with the rules, that weren't bleeding, he made them bleed.
Oh, yeah. Well, you could see. Some guys out there, because they have to, they really don't have a career going on. They know it's either this or nothing. Dude, he enjoys it. Like, man. I think he's a dude you do not want to talk shit to. Because you can tell, he seems like just socially awkward weird. And then when he gets triggered, whatever that word is, it sets him off. He goes fucking nuts. And you can tell he's hurting people not because he has to, because he wants to.
Yeah, he really likes
He's a sick fuck.
I think he would have rather have hurt people and lost than... I think it was just lucky that he ended up in the final two.
Oh, yeah, he's a sick bastard.
And obviously, who the other one of the last two.
And you know what? He came up... I purposely,
Baboon.
I fixed it so he was going to be in the first group.
Baboon, right?
Oh, yeah.
You thought you were going to get me with that.
Dude,
You thought you were going to get me with that.
At the end of like the first round, he's just standing there like he didn't even break a sweat. So he's covered in piss. Like, God, it was horrible.
Because you know what I keep thinking? You know what I keep thinking? I'm wondering if it's like a Wizinator or something. Like if he's got
I think he's like a skunk.
Right?
Like it's a tactic. Like why would you want to wrestle a guy full of piss?
Who can pee themselves on command like that?
I don't know. I don't know.
I think he comes in with like a piss bag.
No, man, he better not be, because if the pain is real, the piss is better be real too.
I mean, the piss is real.
It smells real.
You know, which was one of our original taglines, and I'm glad we went away from it, because the piss is real does not have the same ring as the pain is real.
It's as bad as the bullshit.
Baboon and Timmy Trigger, TT, are in and dude, the crowd.
I don't think he likes TT, but
right? But that was the whole thing.
Maybe that's what it is.
That's the whole
thing. When they all started to cheer that. He fucking went nuts.
Like Daniel Bryan used to have the yes. I think the people with T.
At one point he was, and Baboon, like, this is not a man to fuck with.
No.
And one time though, Timmy is like picking at his face, like you could see him trying to rip,
scratching him.
Yeah.
So what happened
was wasn't smart neither though.
Battle Royal, we do not have a champion, unfortunately.
No, I mean that's the only kind of downfall of the whole night.
Because I never would have expected this. It was like it's like everything else. It's just like dumb luck right now. They double super kicked each other. Timmy Trigger's finishing move is a super kick.
Oh, it is?
Right?
Is that what that's called?
Yeah.
And then like Shawn Michaels with the one leg?
It is.
He didn't do that.
It is. So I guess he was doing that, and Baboon didn't know it was coming, and he kind of turned. So there was a double super kick that took place.
Yeah, Baboon's almost looked like a back heel kick or something.
Yeah,
like he came, like he had his back turned. It was weird.
That's what I'm saying.
I looked at the tape, and it happened so fast that you could tell something really bad happened. But I don't know what his intent was.
When they're acting like they're falling, they don't fall like that. Like
no,
this was like two sacks
went over
of
head first. Like,
yeah,
but you absorbed the blow everywhere else except your head, and both of them just went down.
Yeah, Baboon's was more of a turn away, like reverse heel flippy. So he got him with the heel right in the chin.
Yeah.
So he was out on his legs.
Timmy ain't a big guy.
So they both went down, and then I guess the ref thought it was part of the thing, and he starts double counting them out. Well, they're not moving.
Yeah, we're like, dude, fuck, not again. Like,
right?
So again.
we do. I mean, look, it's wrestling. It is what it is. The refs got a little earpiece in, and we gave him the signal to go home. Go home. That's when it's time to end it. We tell him go home.
It had been going on for hours.
Yeah, it was.
We had way more than enough footage.
So,
like, there's no sense somebody getting hurt.
We had a little bit of tragedy the week before, so we erred on the side of caution and told them take it home.
In time.
Yeah, it was.
You know what I'm saying?
It was late. It was late.
If that was an hour into it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You could have counted to 100. Yeah. I wouldn't have cared.
Yeah. Well, I got to stop at 10. You got to stop at 10 because that's
not this.
Yeah.
Not in this league, pal.
Yeah. Well, I mean, 10 still.
We're getting the fucking money shot, whether it takes all night.
Yeah.
But this did take all night. We got the money shot. Nothing they were going to do at this point was going to make it any better.
And what we didn't know, and this is what I'm trying to tell you about maybe being a little bit nicer to the wannabes, I invited a couple of them there, and they had a friend from Nashville who was there and saw it.
Really?
And I let them go back by the cameras, and you know how when we're doing the taping, they got the little screens like in the movies where you can see it cropped in. Obviously, they really like what they saw. So Tuesday morning, I get a call. You know what? I'm going, man. I'm telling you, it's a whirlwind. So the night ended. We have no champion, but we've got a plan for the future. And
it was a great idea you had. Like, I'm like, yeah, let's do that. I mean, that's a fun part. You and I are sitting there starting to create storylines
as we're going along,
as it's happening. Like, and I was like, oh man, I'm kind of against it. And you're like, no, this is great. We got the big 4th of July show coming up.
The Stars and Straps.
This will be a good thing. And I'm like,
Stars and Straps show. That's our next. That's going to be our first. Our first what we'll call pay-per-view. It's just our first big major event, and that is when the title is going to be decided.
Should we invite more people?
Oh, I
kind of like it small though. Like,
Me too.
Like, because of the first night, and like you have to put in work. You're almost more of like an extra than a crowd at this point.
Well, you are, and
we don't have the arenas and stuff, so
You know what? That's a better thing. I should take a note of that.
You know what I'm saying?
You're
if
more
we get too many people or get fans there that don't understand, like this is not WWE yet.
It's more. I
mean, soon it will.
Because this
at least close.
Yeah, this is. Well, I mean, hopefully it's eventually owned by the.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We don't want to. So they come and I get a call Tuesday morning from somebody. I can't mention his name, but he says, "I need you to hop on a plane." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? I just met the guy the night before. I need you to hop on a plane. I got some people you need to talk to, and we're gonna need you here for the following for that day."
You don't have time to think about
It's my birthday. Like, I'm like, dude, it's my birthday. Like, I'm kind of having some fun. We are celebrating the taping.
So many times this is bullshit.
He said,
you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has a couple of drinks. Next thing you know, you're promising your world, and then they never really deliver on it.
So, and I'm like, he said, you know what? I really think, he said, and he kind of gave me, I can't release a lot of the details, but he did say, you know,
please
this is a serious offer. So I hop on a plane. And I head to Nashville, Tennessee. You know, it was the first thing.
The weirdest place too. I'm so surprised. I thought maybe California, New York, or something.
Well,
you're like, I'm going to I'm like, for what? To talk about this? I'm like, whatever, cheese. Like, just say you can't do the show. And
I'm about to explain. Nashville is popping off, my friend.
Really?
I mean, so here's the first. So let me break it down to you step by step. I was giddy before I even met the guys, because here's the first thing that happens. I get an email with the ticket, first class. First time I've ever flown first class.
Really? Was it that much
ever.
different?
I mean, it's a bigger chair and you got more leg room. And I mean, it's only an hour and 10-minute flight, but I had 3 Crown and Cokes on the way there, right? I don't even drink Coke.
Did you start assuming the character like you were already successful as you were getting
That's what I'm talking.
Like, you totally change as a person and your thought process.
Because I have the upper hand now. I have the upper hand. No.
They got the money. Believe me, they got the upper hand.
I've been they
want to give something to you.
We got the product they want. So here's what you want to know when I really turned it up is when I'm coming out of the plane and I'm walking down, and there's a guy downstairs in a suit and a black hat with an iPad with my name on it. Right?
Wait, what? That's what he used? Like
he had a big old iPad, and he's just standing there, and my name's on it, and I'm like, holy shit! They gave me the whole treatment. So
I got a digital name sign.
Yeah, and I'm like, hey, I'm Chris, you know.
That guy on the.
So he goes, oh, well, right this way, sir. And he walks me out there. It's not a limo, but a limo is kind of lame. But it was like one of them stretch navigators.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Opens the back, lets me get in. There's a little bar set up in the thing. The car's running.
How much did you drink before you got there?
I had 3 Crown. Hold on, I had 3 Crown and Cokes on the flight, which is normal because I hate flying.
That's breakfast.
Yeah, that was breakfast. So I hop in the back of the thing. They had a little bar. It was, but you know, it was weird. It was like unlabeled liquors, like in the glass. You know what I mean? Like it's a glass bottle with the top. Yeah. So I didn't really. There was a couple of old. I drank. I mean,
is this Crown? Tastes like Crown.
Yeah, I basically took a couple of swigs of hot liquor.
Right.
So, and the guy says, he's like, I'm bringing you to the Marriott. Turns out it's the same Marriott that Aaron Andrews, the guy did through the peephole. Yeah. I mean, it's a little side note.
That's cool. Did you look through it and see?
Well, no, actually, I took a picture of it. It's funny because the whole place now, on the peepholes, they had this new cover installed on the inside of the doors. Yeah, where you got to move it out of the way. So I go and the hotel's taken care of. It's on the top floor, right across the hall from the concierge, like the special room, whatever you want to call it.
A nice room. It was cool.
It was a great room. I mean, it really was. I mean, this is a nice place, downtown Nashville. So I just, my itinerary is given to me, and I've got a dinner set up for 5:30 that night, right? And I'm like, man, it's kind of early for a dinner. So here's what I do. Same guy's going to come pick me up and bring me. Well, he comes. We're probably about 15 minutes away from where we're going to eat. Really badass steak restaurant.
Yeah.
Can't remember the name of it. It's AJ's. That doesn't matter. So, and he tells me, the dinner's for 5:30. I'm gonna pick you up at 5:15. So obviously, come down, call us ready, and we get in there. And he's like, "We about 5 or 10 minutes
you walk
away."
out there and he's waiting.
Yeah,
and you're on time.
He's there, right?
How fucking awesome was that?
So here's what I do: is I tell him, I'm like, "Hey man, I need you to do me a favor." I was like, "Do you work for these guys we're going to see?" He's like, "No, this is what I do. They hired me for this." I was like,
Get me drugs.
Let's make the no. I didn't do that.
Just drugs.
They had these dudes had.
All right,
I'm telling you, they had the.
Go back. All right, I want to hear all this.
So I tell them, I'm like, hey, make the block a few times because I want to show up to dinner 10 minutes late.
Oh, come on, that's
right?
kind of fucking.
No, because fuck them. Because what they need to understand is, and this is I'm trying to establish.
You're not going to be on time.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to establish dominance, and what they need to know is that my time is more valuable than your time. So that's what. Look,
like you can eventually work into that, but man, right?
No, right away. We got to set a precedent right away.
Hey, look,
you're the pro. I got a lot going on here, right? So. We get there. I
had to cut my toenails before I left.
Right. So we go in there. It's only two of them. We get a little room in the back, like a little spot in the back where we could just talk.
Did you blame the driver for you being late? Like,
no, I didn't even bring it up.
Around the block.
I didn't even bring it up.
Oh no!
I just said, "Hey,
what's up?
Hey, good to see y'all. Good to see you again. Nice to meet you."
What'd you wear? Not that hat, huh?
No, I was very casual. Right. I was in some nice shorts and some
shorts. You wore fucking shorts to the meeting?
We're in the wrestling business. I don't
think business.
So go to sit down, and I think they had this planned out because the other thing I didn't realize, they had an NHL hockey game last night in Nashville.
Oh God, how would you not know about that?
Well, I didn't even know they had a hockey team. So we sit there, we eat some appetizers, have some drinks. And the guy says, hey, we're going to go down the road because apparently this arena is right in the middle of downtown. The Nashville Predators had their first conference finals hockey game or whatever.
Yeah. Is it professional or amateur?
No, this is NHL. They plan to go to
they go into the game.
To the super hockey finals.
Oh, so they were like, we're having dinner and then we're ditching you.
The place was apeshit. They had a press box.
Wait, you went with them?
Yeah, well, they would.
Oh, all right. That's the night out smoozing a little bit.
That's the wine and dine.
Yeah,
that's the wine and dine, right? The wine and cheese. So we're in there. I mean, you want to talk about ape shit. This arena was rocking. And
really?
Someone threw a catfish onto the ice. I don't understand what that was. But
is it like a basketball game kind of? A lot of shit going on?
When I walked out of the arena, I could barely hear. That's how loud it was. These people are insane. I mean, it was like watching the Super Bowl.
Really?
So we're up there, we're in the box. They're letting me have a good time and all, but they start putting the press on, right? They start bringing up business.
Well, after you've been drinking steadily the whole time.
Pretty steady.
I know you were like, I can't sober up now. Like, that's not going to work.
You know I've been drinking, but I'm holding it together.
You're a professional.
So they start talking about, and I don't know how. Like I said,
at the game while it's so loud.
Yeah, well, we're in a suite.
Oh, all right.
We're in the. I said press box, not press box. We're in a suite.
Got you.
So they start, and what I didn't realize was the guy who was there Monday night, he was shooting videos on his phone. So he starts pulling the clips up. He's like, "Man, I really like what y'all are doing here."
Maybe we shouldn't let people do that.
Like, it's phone quality. I don't care. It's if it gets out on the internet, whatever.
Right.
He didn't get the
next show. No more of that.
Right? Yeah. And they start putting the full court press on us, and
like just wanting to know every detail.
Wanting to know the details, and eventually I'm like,
I'm not giving you my business,
right? I've had 7 or 8 cocktails, and I'm like, look, what are we doing here? Well, that's when this comes out
at the game.
At the game, they had this.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Right. So in hockey, apparently there's 3 periods. So in between the second and third period, I think there's like a longer intermission, and they say, hey, can you do us a solid? Take a look at this.
Okay, so they were giving you the paperwork before the meeting the next day, which is kind of cool, but wow,
right.
What a weird way of because now you're there. It seems like, how do you sit down and like read this when you've been drinking?
Well, there was couches and stuff, and there was like...
And you had to read it then, right?
Well, I didn't...
You can't go out
there's a lot of... of course, I did what everybody does. I flipped to the last page, right? And I was like, ooh... Same as the piece of paper, same as the piece of paper that they slid me, So I'm looking at it, and I'm kind of playing hard to get. But let's just say that
wrong time to agree to anything.
They weren't looking for that. They knew next day, because they had me a return flight today, leaving I think I left at 3:00, whatever.
Yeah, dude, you went and came out. Like, I couldn't believe you made it back that quick. I thought bad news. Like, usually that meant something went bad.
No. Good. So, WNCW
the pain is real.
Has a serious offer on the table here for some big time. Can you believe this shit?
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
Woo! I mean,
it's fucked up. It's still a lot of
we hit the Comstock Load, my friend.
All right, it's not the lottery, right? But it
might as well be the lottery.
Yeah, but I'm still nervous. Like, it's so nice to have that. Oh, I have this job, and you just keep going to it, and you got the security. Like, this is a decent amount of money. Like, it's a fucking shitload of money.
Yeah,
But at the same time, it's gonna run out. And I don't want to sit there and mooch off of that for that long.
Because think about it.
It's still scary.
To this point, like, it's been a side hustle. I mean, we have.
It was fun. Now it's like real. Like the pain.
You and I realized a couple months ago that we were like, fuck it. We could do anything we want and be successful. We're smart guys, driven, and you make good graphics. Like, what else do you need? So, I don't know, man. I mean, I want you to look over the paperwork. So I didn't draft this. It's an offer, and it's a partnership offer. It's not give me. So we
right.
My big thing was creative control, right?
Yeah, we kind of need that. Because if not, what do we do?
If we get
like, my dream always was to be able to sell my imagination, to make a living off of my imagination and creativity.
Yeah.
If we don't have creative control, then you can give me any amount of money. What am I going to do?
So that's
Hold a clipboard? I don't get it.
Right? So no. That was the one thing I stressed to them before I left. I was like, look, if the creative control is on the table, we're happy to keep building this thing.
Then we just selling you a bunch of guys who's willing to hurt themselves.
You know what they loved? You know what they loved was the app. The app to pay the wrestlers by tapping the phone.
Oh, yeah.
They thought that was innovative as shit.
On PayPal, where it's like, hey.
No. Remember the app?
The
WNCW
the
app,
audience can
25 cents at a time.
The
they were like,
tips them or whatever.
They said that's brilliant.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. Because if there's 20,000 people in the stadium and you get them all tapping the button, all of a sudden the whole thing's paid for and it's just profiting.
It's like incentive basis too for the guys. You know?
So
the wrestlers.
How are you totally into this? Because I know sometimes.
No, man.
Sometimes you can.
This is a launching point. Also, I look at if we got money to do this, that could free me up time to do other things. Like, it's a dream come true.
Well, what else are you gonna do?
I still want to do non-real radio and promote. To me, it's like now we got
non-real radio.
Yeah.
No, you got to quit that.
No, that zombies eating sheep. Now I actually have money to put into that and grow those.
You're gonna have to quit those.
No, we just incorporate a big giant brand, dude. It's gonna be amazing. Like, you can't do one thing. You have to diversify. It's kind of like the tobacco companies.
You're gonna have to convince me on this, but I can't make you do anything.
I still get time off from that. This is not This is a full-time job, but I still got time to do other stuff.
You and I started this, so we're in this game together. Like, this is a done deal.
Yeah, it's incredible.
I'm not like some of our older partners that want to wait until something blows up. From the ground up, we did this thing.
Man, it was nothing. It was an idea that we had.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Yeah. So, but I'm with you. We could be successful with this, and then we could just come up with something else and make something else successful because that's what
freezes
we do.
Up. Dude, you don't have to do paper chase anymore. God, congratulations, man.
I probably want to do that. I think we're going to open the shows.
You don't have to. No, we're not getting a cover band to open a show.
No, I think Paper Chase is going to open our shows.
What does that mean?
Like, we're going to play before the wrestling.
No, ain't nobody want to hear y'all up there playing cover songs. Like, we get the real bands.
No. I think.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why would we get Paper Chase? Like,
well, once.
I mean, look, wannabes already want to be involved.
The wannabes are already back. Look at the
believe
gear.
Me, other people are. This is going to be a big bandwagon.
Look at the gear.
We can get whatever we want.
I mean, seriously, y'all.
You want to talk about those now?
If you
want to do that now?
What?
I mean, rate the hats? You got a couple of them here. You want my?
Yeah,
want me to talk about these hats?
Well, yeah.
You afraid?
Yeah.
Can I not say what the fuck my true feelings?
Well, I mean, let's just be honest that you have one of your hat designs on.
No,
maybe
I just bought this.
No. Yeah, but you designed that.
No, I just bought.
I thought that's
someone else designed it.
Okay, well, let's just assume you designed it.
Yeah, well, somebody else, whoever designed this also took a lot of inspiration from the same people, so irrelevant. But
Okay.
I did not have this
Irrelevant.
Yeah.
Well, what do you? So let's show them what we got. So this is my favorite. I couldn't
Really,
believe
it
this one
is.
was still available. I don't know if it comes through on the GoPro, but it's super shiny, right? It's a badass hat. It's one of a kind. So we got that.
Why do you like it?
Why do I like this?
Yeah, because it's ridiculous.
It's not. No, that's not
No?
why I like. Well, if you're gonna ask me, I figure I should be able to answer.
Yeah, I just figured I could guess one.
I don't know. I just think it's. I guess the first thing is its uniqueness. I've never seen a hat like this before.
'Cause it's
right? So don't.
ridiculous.
Yeah, because it's. I know not like I know you're gonna say. No, it's very shiny. It's got a sweet logo. I love the wannabe logo. I
Oh,
love
that's
it.
like very simple. It looks like a font that they would give you for free if you went to get something embroidered. Oh yeah, we got that. We got Arial bold.
Yeah, we don't see how they make the B bigger. Anyway, I just really love the design.
Like
and then,
capitalize?
And then
Okay.
they changing the game with these. They got these flower prints they've been doing. What you think about that one?
Yeah, I don't get
and
that
then,
one either.
And then they
Who
got
wears those colors? Like, what outfit would you be wearing to wear
Something
those colors?
an outfit that
People
had.
wear orange and maroon?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, they do, especially in the volleyball community. Then they have a little twist on the poker style hat, right?
That
Just
one turns your world red.
Just a simple, right? The simple, and it's got that old poker visor
Yeah, I don't like
type
that
looking.
one either.
And this one's one I bought
like
for
that
my boy Mark.
Dude,
It's
I like
a-
that one. That one's
Do you
pretty
really?
cool. I do.
Right? It's like real.
I would rather the logo, that guy,
Well,
on the front right there and want to be small on the side.
They
I
have
think
that as
would,
well.
That would set it off.
They had
But
that-
the
look.
alligator skin and the hat, it's a high quality hat.
Look,
this
when-
is my favorite one.
we're not talking about some.
That's a decent hat.
What I'm trying to tell you is they have that hat. We're
And
not
I
talking
know
about
the other hats aren't made for me.
We're not talking
but
about
that one. I could rock that one.
These dudes have been in the business for about 10 years. We're not talking about all they have is hats. They have like 174 pieces
so
of
is
apparel
Duncan
now.
Hines, and I don't eat the shit.
The fuck is Duncan
They've
Hines?
been around a long time.
But what I'm saying is the hats are amazing.
That one is nice.
Yeah.
The rest of them is shit.
We'll leave it in. No, they're not shit. Just because you didn't come up with it and you're wearing some hat.
Volleyball people got bad style.
You know what? You got a little bit of a point there.
Mm-hmm.
You do. Because it's more. It's just. It's a very.
They try to have
verbose-
their own thing. It's
That's
like
what-
it's a cult.
and
You
that-
got to dress like that.
And that's what it is.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
don't. The wannabes are back. Don't.
Oh, I bet you they are.
Can you not lose them? But no, they.
Oh, don't lose them. Like we need them.
You got. Well, they helped broker the deal.
Okay, well, thanks. You bought 4 hats. Move on. Like,
gave
fuck,
them-
how much you we
No,
gonna
they
give
gave
them?
them to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's how they get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Now that I know they're free, they look pretty cool.
But that's fine. I'll get you one of these.
That's all right.
Look, they had them in the green and they had them in the yellow with the same pattern, and they did. They had the dude, the face on the front.
I like the alligator skin hat.
I'll get you
Pretty
one,
neat.
man. All right.
The logo guy is pretty cool too. I like him.
Yeah. Look, we gotta give credit where credit's
Kind of
due.
remind me of Big Money Malone.
You want to know what they all wanted though?
What?
Lucha Libre shirts.
Yeah, I bet you they did, because that shit's nice.
They did. They
Looks
all
good.
said they were like,
They
as
wear
soon
that,
as
and
the
the
Libre,
volleyball friends would be like, "Damn, man, you ain't in the cult no more."
the Libre, the Libre shirts, they're going to be big. So where are we at with production on that?
What does that mean?
Where are the shirts?
Why you getting mad? This is supposed to be a good
You're
show.
right.
We're
I don't
celebrating. You're
know.
already
You
yelling
see,
at me. We ain't even signed the paper. Keep yelling at me.
We're
I
gonna
ain't
sign
signed
it,
up. We'll
though.
both be
Oh.
poor together.
We signing some shit. No. I got a lot of people wanting the
Good.
Libra.
Well, fuck, tell them be patient.
Yeah, I mean not that. What I'm thinking is
Well, I think honestly, I'm dragging my feet with it because I don't want to make them now. I want to hold it. I want to save it so that when dude, he's looking good. He moved. I think you said he gave a thumbs up.
Don't tell me you saw
You
him.
told me
you
earlier.
were there.
I didn't
No,
see it.
You were there with me. Don't act like. See, that's you.
What?
You are a fucking head
Trying to
turner.
give you some credit.
No, you were there with me. You
What?
saw the damn thumbs up he gave us.
Yeah,
You're gonna act like you didn't see it because it's gonna all be on me now. I know what you're doing over there. You're
I was
not
trying to
running
be
this
nice
night.
about it, though. I was giving you a good one. All right, so
So-
we've seen a thumbs up.
Look, so he did look.
So what my point is,
he's awake-ish.
say this:
He's awake-ish.
the amount of shirts that we can make, all right, after this goes through, we can get way cheaper and sell for way more.
I just want one for me and you.
Well, then fucking go and get it, done at Walgreens.
You didn't even give me the damn logo yet.
I don't think we need it yet. I want to hold it, man. I want to wait till we can get the shirts cheap as hell because we're buying so many and selling.
I want one T-shirt. You didn't give me the logo.
Yeah, no.
What am I going to rip it off YouTube or something?
You might as well since you're going to get it ironed on.
No, I don't want iron. I don't want a nice T-shirt.
Ain't gonna screen print one shirt.
Come on, man. Why are you gonna try? You see, you always gotta go negative.
I'm trying to make us money. I thought you would agree.
I just made us the money.
I know, but shirt sales are gonna double that.
You act like you are the shit, and they give you the shit for free. Didn't you watch Swingers?
Yeah. So we the shit, and we're gonna sell the fuck out them shirts.
Yeah, they are gonna fly off the shelves as long as
just hold up on it.
Yeah, I love, man.
And two, the thing
I'm loving this.
Like I talked to the lawyer, whatever money we make before, once he's okay and he's back in the ring, like they said, if he signs the paper again and gets in that ring, we're clear.
Oh, we're done deal. So we're hoping for a full recovery.
And then we'll sell the shirts. I don't want to I would rather make money off of his return to glory than the fact that he's bad off.
And then you're thinking that you can take over the business side, and I'm obviously running that, because what I'm saying is you and I should be rolling around in Libra shirts, just me and you, and it'll create anticipation. It's, you know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to be 10 minutes late on the artwork.
Well, you're already 20, right? That's what you're already 20 minutes
more important
late.
than you.
Your time is what you see.
You've been there for 10 minutes. I'm still in the car driving around. Doing drugs.
I want them shits, dude. These guys.
Are you gonna do a lot of drugs?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not as adventurous with the drugs as you might think.
I know,
these dudes scared me because they thought. I guess they thought. I mean, they had all the crazy shit.
When you're not doing it every night, it's different. Like
people in Nashville
might be doing that 3 times a week.
People in Nashville do meth. I found out.
What?
Yeah,
businessmen,
dude, they had it all. They had it all.
Fake teeth or something?
No, I don't know, man. They must be, when you're rich like that, you must be able to just smoke it or whatever, and you get new teeth.
Probably getting good meth.
Yeah,
like poor people get shitty
good,
meth
clean
that
stuff.
rot your teeth. They get
good,
like primo meth.
That good dirt.
Oh,
you know,
man. I can't wait to find out.
So, look, that's the story in a nutshell of WNCW. I can't fucking believe it. I mean,
I know
we are gonna tape again Monday, but what we're doing is we're building to our big July 4th show, Stars and Straps.
Yeah.
Which is a no holds barred, and the reason it's called Stars and Straps because every title will be on the line that day, and we plan on right. So,
dude,
you know,
I don't know. One of my favorite matches is the one where we hoist that statue up, and they gotta get like the table. They set the ladders up, and whoever takes the statue down wins. I'm like, that's the shit that we do that other people can't compare.
They won't do it.
No one would even think about that, or somebody might get offended. It's like, no, we're gonna put a fucking statue.
The monument match.
Right,
the monument match.
Yeah,
that's it.
Hang it in the middle of the ring. Whoever gets the ladder and takes it down,
right?
And you got to get it backstage. Like you got to go hide it behind a fence or something.
It's not one of these like where they do the thing with the belt where you get it, you win.
No, you gotta get it out of there.
Exactly, and you gotta make it all the way backstage and put it in a secure place.
Dude, how cool would it be if the audience almost kind of was in on it, and they can try to stop them too?
That's what I'm thinking, man. That's what I'm thinking. Like
maybe we'll have a time limit. Like have half the group of them have to keep it from getting taken down, and then the other groups got to take it down.
Help them get it down.
And then it's like a rugby game almost.
See, that's
where we're so good at this.
These are the type of things that the Nashville investment group
you can't blame
is when I told them about the monument match.
Yeah.
They
because we think of this just happening here. This is happening in a lot of southern states, like our whole region that we're going to be touring. Like it's going to
right before you got here, I was trying to pick a Facebook fight with somebody about the monument stuff.
So you could tag in.
The
pain
man.
is real. WNCW.
Yeah, as soon as they get to that point where they're ready to just delete me, I just WNCW. The pain is real. Right.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And give us 5 stars, like the 5-star general says.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, did I tell you?
We're going at the 1
You
stars.
wanted tag teams, right? So I found some guys, dude, called Domestic Violence. They're gonna come on Not Real Radio Sunday.
Wait, we know these guys.
Maybe I don't know.
Well,
you've seen them.
I thought you said we know he didn't. You see, I'm against this because I know for sure we know one of them, right?
Well, I say we still give him a shot, right?
We gave him a shot when we were in the old studio, if you remember, and they turned us down. Yeah.
No, not the Twink and the Bear.
Oh.
These are domestic violence.
Ah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Twink and the Bear, dude. I really think we should get them signed.
Hold
And
on.
once they see the new sponsor and everything and the wannabe hats, I think they're gonna be all over it.
I'm not trying to court these people. We're the place to be now, but I'm gonna write their name down because I do like domestic
Dude,
violence.
they will
as a
leave
name.
the litter box in 2 seconds to cover the WNCW.
Domestic violence. Do
Yeah.
they only wrestle women?
I don't know. I never really talked to them much. They just asked for an audition. I figured we got Jared and Brawler from Raise the Death Toll for the Norma Jean show coming on. And I'm like, yeah, we need something for the second hour, dude. Jared and Brawler get a little too loose with the alcohol. And you know we've been liking to kick the bands out after the first hour anyway. So I got these wrestlers
who'd
to
y'all
come
have
in
on
and
last
audition.
week?
Last week?
Yeah.
Dude, help for Harry Horner, the most
He didn't-
talented Horner brother that
He
they
didn't
had.
get the hint.
What?
He
About
didn't
what?
catch the hint. I listened. He didn't when you said, "Oh, you want to leave? You want to stay around?" He was like, "I'll stay."
Yeah,
And
okay.
he didn't catch the hint that he was supposed to leave.
He did a good job, though. I love the fuck out of Harry.
You're gonna do this in the second hour on Not Real Radio?
Yeah, they're supposed to come in at break, so.
All right. So one thing is that before they even audition with a name like that, you're gonna have to get a commitment that they'll wrestle women. They can wrestle whoever they want, but they're gonna have to eventually wrestle women because they're gonna need it with a name like that.
That's worse than the goddamn statue monument match.
Well, this is what I'm saying. This is the
Hey,
type of
if they
ground
sign
we're
the
breaking.
paper,
This is the type of.
if the chick can cash a check, she can take a punch.
Oh, of course.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's still weird.
Women have thicker skulls.
It's all a great idea until you see the woman get their face smashed in, and then you're like, oh, and then all of a sudden she's a woman and not equal. You know, they're all equal, and they got the right to do this until you watch one get punched in the face by a man, and you realize that there's some propaganda that just can't be proven.
I think their skulls are a little bit thicker than a man's skull, so I think we'll be good.
Hey, whatever you say, boss.
Right.
I'm going to leave that to you. I'm going to
So
hold
look,
the artwork, but I'll let you have with that.
I know that, I mean, this is a podcast. This is not a WNCW podcast. I mean, even though we're very excited about this.
I mean,
Let's move on to some other stuff.
wait, there's other stuff?
Well, no, I mean, I just figure
All
I don't
right.
want to bore everybody with
Fuck these people. We get new people, better people.
Yeah. We're getting better people.
When satellite,
We're getting
bitch.
better people.
I've been wanting that for a while.
Yeah.
Like-
Well, I did. This is completely on a different subject, but I did.
People that might actually give a comment or review or send us like fan mail or something.
I hate
Not
the
these
people.
fucking people.
I hate the people that watch the show.
Oh my god.
They don't interact.
No.
Week after week, we're here doing our thing, flying to Nashville for these people, getting wined and dined at hockey games.
We don't need them anymore.
Yeah.
How great is that?
Man.
How many people are you going to tell? Just go fuck yourself.
I mean, no more than usual, I guess.
Just actually out loud.
But look, I did think this. I don't know why this is stuck with me, but I got something in the mail.
Uh-oh. What you got?
It's not. I mean, it's not that interesting, but I thought we should
The
talk.
jury
I
summons?
want to understand. No, I throw those away. I mean, anybody. If you ever get a fucking jury summons, you take that bitch, throw it in the trash,
Right,
and
you
act
ain't
like
got
you never
that
had.
shit.
I ain't never been to a fucking
Really?
jury. Yeah, fuck that.
Just civic duty.
So,
I wouldn't anymore. Like, I'm too good for that now. But
Yeah.
before, now I'm not one of those people.
what? Before you went to jury duty?
If I got one. I think I got a couple before, but I threw them away. I didn't open
Yeah, you just threw them away. So I just thought this was interesting because it's got my address on it, and they got my name right, current resident, right?
Yeah.
They got that right, current resident. And here's what it is. The first thing that I notice in this thing is there's $1 in it.
Nice.
They mailed me Have you ever received anything like this? If somebody
Money?
mails you
Just
cash?
money?
Yeah. So I go looking in it,
what is
and
that?
the letter says, "Dear Scarborough participant," whatever Scarborough is,
Uh-huh.
"your household has been selected to participate in a short survey about media and technology
Oh, this is
that will
cool.
represent many households in your local area."
They must know who you are now.
Right? Encloses a short one-page questionnaire that's to be completed by whoever, 18 or over, and sent it back. And if you do that, they're going to send you $5 in cash.
That would be $6 you made?
Yeah.
You're right, though. Once you're successful, they just give you, like, you get
They
money
just
in
give
the mail
us the
now.
damn money,
We
man.
want you to write on this paper.
Hey,
Mr.
yeah,
Resident.
Yeah, just,
like,
right?
holy shit.
Yeah, here. They should have just said, here, international baller, please complete. And then the money, it just comes flying in.
And you're going to get $5 more.
Right? For not even doing, I'm not even going to need to leave the damn house.
It's incredible. What is it still here for?
Well, I mean, I wanted to talk about it on the show.
Oh, I got you.
I'm about the show. You're about you.
You want to answer these
Well,
questions
we should.
now?
Yeah, we should just go through this.
All right,
and
you got your
and do it.
pen?
All right, here we go. We'll act like we live together and we're in a gay marriage, and we'll answer them together.
Shouldn't
All
be
right.
that difficult for you.
Yeah. Which part? Answering or the gay?
Oh, answering, marking them on that thing. Yeah.
All right. Number one. What types of TV shows do you watch regularly? Click all that apply. Comedy? I don't watch TV shows.
Is this TV? There's Netflix shows?
No. It just says, what types of TV shows do you watch regularly? So I guess we could say, if it's on Netflix, sure. So I don't watch sports regularly. Sports?
I've been watching the NBA playoffs,
But not regularly. They put regularly, and they underlined it. They
this wants to
underline
know
regularly.
every week. Do they have don't watch television shows?
Well, they do. They have none of these.
Yeah,
they have comedy. See, we don't watch TV. All right. Does your household have internet access? Well, yours barely does.
What the fuck does that mean?
I'm just saying it.
Mine's rock solid now that Cox actually got it out there, right?
So you're gonna claim to have internet access?
Oh yeah.
All right.
It's been impressive. Right. I ain't jinxing myself. Everything's turning around, even my internet access.
Man, I can't wait till you quit that job.
Me
Which of
too.
the following ways
I already have mentally.
Which of the following ways have you listened to music in the past 30 days? All right.
All right.
Cell phone?
Yeah.
Internet music sites?
Of course.
Tablet?
No.
AM, FM radio?
No.
MP3 player? iPod?
Oh, separate from your phone? No.
Satellite radio? I have.
You have?
CDs and tapes?
Yes.
All right.
And tapes. Scratch out
Yeah,
tapes.
yeah. Let's really scratch that
there
out
you
because
go. That maybe they'll give us an extra dollar.
You know, I feel like I want to insult them, like a little note that like CD's nuts. All right, number 4. Which of the following telephone services do you have or subscribe to? Please do not include any services used exclusively for business purposes. Check all that apply. Cell phone? We got cell phones. Landline? Nope.
I do, just because of the show.
Oh, you got a landline?
We'll consider that business, though. So
Yeah, that's business. That's business. Not a
Now it
business.
is.
Not a bit. Well,
not real business.
our business makes money. Right. That is, it's like paper chase,
About
right?
to.
It's
no, we don't rip off other people.
Well, I want to disagree with that, but that's okay. It's a celebration.
Right. Touche. Right. Yeah. Why you had to start making this a bad thing? This paper's already upsetting us. Let's talk about what we're gonna do with money.
To be right. To be honest with you, it's just I'm nervous about being happy. You know.
It does feel odd.
It
dude.
does.
I don't feel like myself.
I feel like I want to shit on it. All right. The following questions are for classification purposes only, and will be combined with those of the survey. Are you? We're male.
Lost. Are you?
We're male.
Understanding.
We are 35 to 54.
2 guys live.
We are Caucasian. We are not. Are you Hispanic, Spanish, or Latino in any way?
No.
No. Do you or does anyone who lives in your household work for any of the following types of companies?
Oh boy.
Radio station, television station, newspaper, advertising agency, market research firm, cable, satellite TV company. No, none of us work for that.
No, unless it gets us more money.
And that's it. Please provide all the information below. We'll send you $5 in cash.
You did the back already?
Oh, no, this is Spanish.
Oh.
That's Spanish.
Gotcha.
They put the Spanish one in purple.
Maybe we would get more money if we're Spanish.
Oh, you
know
suministre toda la información a contusión para que podamos enviarle $5 en efectivo.
Tell them no
I don't know. So I'm going to fill the rest of this out.
And dude, awesome, man. More money. Since I helped, can I have half of that?
Half of the
Like
paper
$2.50.
or half of the money?
Half of the money.
Well, so you want $3? Yeah, I mean, fuck it. I'll,
$2.50.
well, but this is, I mean,
You can
I'll
have
figure,
that one since it came to a current resident.
I'm not going to make change.
All right, don't worry about it. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
What if we just invested
I'll
in
just get $5 more on the contract than you. That way I get 51% of the shares.
Well, that's not going to happen.
All right, we'll talk about this.
Yeah,
later.
I was going to
knew
say,
this was going to get
you know,
bad already.
right? Like,
Can't even enjoy it for a little while.
So,
Hey, so I got a survey. I sit down at lunch and something pops up from Google, and it's like, hey, would you mind answering a few questions about these recent places you went to, since Google's nice enough to keep track of where I go.
oh God.
And so it was all the restaurants I've eaten at over the, little bit of time,
They
and like
tracking
stores.
your damn bank fucking account or something?
No, they tracking my location. So, they'll ask a real simple question, but about the third question that you were to answer, every time, no matter what the place was, the third question was, does it have a, now I can't remember the name for it, like a transgender bathroom?
Oh God.
Or a gender...
Yeah, like
I don't know.
non-binary fucking
something
bathroom
like
or
that.
whatever.
And dude, I'm starting to wonder, like, isn't there a lot of information you should be getting about these places that would help, people make decisions or get a good vision of reality about these places on the internet? Besides, does it have a transgender bathroom? Like, are people really making their decision whether they're going to go to a restaurant or not if they can pee in a room with the opposite sex?
No, nobody
Or
gives
shit.
two
Some
fucking
people
shits
shit
about
in
that.
public, but I would never.
I think more people care about the bathrooms than they do the monuments, though. It's just who gives a fuck about? Nobody
don't get
cares
it.
about bathrooms.
They do. Somebody does. And I don't think they actually care because of that. I think they want to break
Hey, mail
down
this.
some.
It's my assistant.
Yeah, get on it. I don't know. I just felt, I don't know. It's kind of disappointing. Like, I'm like, that's what you're worried about? And obviously, if they're doing it, if they're collecting that data, it must be useful. So are people really not going to eat somewhere because of the bathroom and
No,
same-sex
I don't think so.
bathrooms?
And you know what? And maybe if they are, you don't want them at your restaurant. Like,
Really? Those
I
people
think-
got money?
I don't know, man. I don't like. I literally heard. I was listening to Howard the other day, and I heard a clip of some idiot woman claiming that she was the first non-binary award winner in MTV. It's like, I mean, like I couldn't get past.
Everybody's
What
so hung up on everybody else's sex life.
It's like she's a woman. I
Yeah.
don't care who you want to fuck.
Me neither.
I don't give a shit about if you have what you have between your legs. I don't
And you
care.
know what? If you're a lesbian
Why do you,
and you get to go in the bathroom with other women and you might see them doing so, hey, lucky you.
get in the stall and stick your foot underneath it
Yeah.
and tap it 3 times. That's how you
Fuck
do
yeah,
it.
You might be bumping bushes by
That's-
the end of the week.
Bump. Oh, you just gave
Oh,
me an
wow.
idea for another tag team.
Bush bumpers.
Bumping bushes.
The bush bumpers.
We're out here bumping
Oh,
bushes.
God. Dude, the money's
Some
just,
things-
I hearing the little tip thing going for us.
Some
Maybe
things you
we
just
ought
got to
put
write
us on there,
down.
the wrestlers, and then you're like, hey, if you like these bits, you send us coin.
Yeah. Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Make it, dude. I love when one of them wrestlers is like, "Make it fucking rain." You hear ding ding
Yeah.
ding ding ding. It's like, whoa, it worked. That's how you
Everybody
gotta
turns
do
the
it.
volume up on it. Ding, ding, ding,
Yeah,
ding, ding. Man,
Oh, it was so fun, dude. Fucking
Yeah.
right, dude.
Yeah.
This is great.
it is. I mean, I
God,
love.
what a great night.
I love living on
I
top.
can't believe I was feeling. I didn't know how bad I felt until now.
I love. Right
I didn't know. I knew I was bad off, and I was like fighting depression.
now that
I had no idea. It was
now that
bad.
the damn ships come home,
Dude, I
like
can breathe again.
Right?
Like my sinuses are almost a little clear.
when you're rich, the air just
it smells.
it just smells good.
Oh, it smells
Just
like
smell
money.
You know what I mean?
God.
And be wiping my.
It's
We're gonna be
fucking incredible.
we're gonna be wiping our tears of joy with the damn $100 bills.
I think I might cry. Like when I see it.
You go cry now?
Not now.
Go ahead and do it.
It's when
Let's
you
talk-
remember
let's
when
talk
I
about
you
something
remember when
painful.
my bank account got hacked
I do remember
and
that.
I couldn't pay for lunch, and then I go to the bank and they slid me a paper.
Yeah, that
and
said
what was
that-
in there, I had that feeling.
You remember you wanted to murder those people. You wanted them put to death.
Well, I still do.
Oh, okay.
I think they just shipped them back to wherever they were from, and they're probably back here now setting up Danny and Clyde's gas pumps. You know, but this is like totally different. I can't wait to log into my account and see that.
And just see it that long.
Oh, what the fuck?
0, right? Like just a long number with a big number in the front of it.
It's crazy.
Man, I can't wait. I really can't wait. I don't even know what else.
It's like surreal.
I
can't think about anything else.
You know what? Now I just want to start pushing everything. Like for sale now, because I just feel like it's time. I mean, if everything is...
Hey, you're going to cash in.
You know what I mean? Like if
everything's for sale now.
Right? So just we got a couple copies left, y'all, of the Dirtiest Players EP. I see there's a bunch of people out there trying to put out EPs. Well, we got 2 of them.
Yeah.
Here's one of them. This is the Dirtiest Players EP called Nothing in Moderation. Hit us up. I mean, shit, everything seems to be selling. I got at least 300 to 500 of these left. We originally...
Look, not because I'm in a good mood and you did incredible this week with that. That's I would have shit myself. I don't think I could have handled it.
Right.
Like you did. You came through. You really did.
After 6 fucking Crown and Cokes.
Yeah, you came through. But it's really good.
Do you like it?
Like, what is She's So Cool on that one?
Yeah, this was...
I dig that song. I think it's awesome.
Yeah,
Steve's
Vinny...
incredible. The whole band... I did not want to like it, especially when I first heard it.
Yeah, I know you didn't.
But
give you the little back there and the artwork. David did all the artwork on this. I really liked it. And what he's talking about is number 2 on the EP is a jam called She's So Cool, and a really good buddy of ours, Vinny Ebier. Is that how you say his last name, Ebier?
I want to say yes.
Vinny from Like Water. Yeah. He is on the song with us, and man, he really killed it. And I think it's really a song for the ladies. I think y'all will like it. So hit us up for that. You can get this picture of me arm wrestling a female bartender on the back.
Yeah,
that was pretty fun. Yeah. What else you got going on, man? I mean, we're really good. I mean, we're over an hour already, and it's been complete joy. So we might as well talk about what's coming up next week. What you got going on for Not Real Radio this week?
Dude, yeah, Brawler and Jared, and then the domestic
Brawler
violence
and Jared,
tag team.
And then Domestic Violence is coming in to audition.
Did you get to listen last week to us calling our moms?
Yeah, I did.
It was so much fun. I had fun listening back. Usually I listen back to a show and critique it and try to figure out what I did wrong, and for a good 15-20 minutes I just enjoyed the show. It didn't matter that I was on it. I thought it was funny.
I really think
at the time when I wasn't talking, when the show was good. So
isn't this the third year in a row y'all done that?
Man, we've been doing it for so long. I couldn't tell you. We might have took a year break.
It's my favorite bit y'all have ever done.
Well, we've done it a couple of times, and I think that's helped.
Your girlfriend has a mother, and she was hammered.
Really?
When she was, oh my like God, was she hammered on the phone?
So happening.
What's great is one thing that I did realize is y'all talked to your mom, Allie's mom, who's your girlfriend, and Mayday, who's on Not Real Radio with you. Your mother is the only one that loves her child.
What?
Mayday's mom and Allie's mom didn't know a fucking thing about him.
Are you serious?
They couldn't answer anything. Yeah.
I don't feel love.
Your mom knew all the answers.
Yeah,
like
and they
she's
made their moms
interested in
cry.
you. Yeah.
Their moms cried out of guilt.
On Mother's Day.
My mom didn't cry because she's like, yeah, I know I'm the shit. I deserve this.
Yeah,
like, that's all you did?
Like she knew Mayday's middle name or whatever the fuck it was.
Mayday won a Grammy and then wouldn't even let his mom keep it. So it was like, here's your present, my accomplishment.
She didn't even
dude,
know.
I brought lettuce.
Mayday won a Grammy, brought it to Mother's Day, and then that day, y'all asked her what he wanted for, and she had no fucking clue.
No, she did. Wait. Because he left
because he left it there, and she went and got it and read it.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Oh, man. Yeah.
All of them were funny, in a different way. Like when Mike's mom, Harry would go, okay. And then his mom would go, okay.
I feel
and
like
then all of a sudden they just kept, okay.
I feel like Allie's mom was an actor because whoever was that woman didn't know a damn thing about Allie. So like they had never met.
If you slowed her roll down and kind of like hitting on all cylinders, she would know all that stuff. But she gets so excited.
Hammered is it?
I think she gets excited and nervous, and then that makes her talk more. Like my mom, I think they all get a little nervous because they're entering our world and people are going to hear them.
Yeah.
Like for us, we do it every week.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter that anybody's listening to us. But for us, they still like, oh, God, I'm going to be on the Not Real Radio. You know, so I think they get nervous, and each person deals with that nervousness in a different way.
True.
And Allie's mom goes 110.
Get shit hammered before she gets on. Oh, dude, she was. I hit Allie up in the damn chat room and said, your mom's hammered. And she's like, no shit.
And she was good, though.
Man,
Harry
Harry.
was so entertaining.
Harry really mailed it in on them songs, huh?
Damn.
God.
Oh, Mike, when Mike produces a show, it could get dangerous.
Oh, my God.
He did a great job, dude.
What an ass. Like, here's the songs you got to sing. He didn't even bother listening to them or knowing the words or whatever. Because I bet y'all printed the words out for him, didn't you?
No, Allie did have her iPad, kind of like
there you go.
Nig had for you when you went to the thing.
Yeah, with my name on it like that.
So he
Christopher
had the
Centennial, they had my government name on there. Like they did research.
And they're old songs, so he's got no excuse not for knowing them.
Man.
I don't know. But I give it to Harry. He does come through, and when you need something from him, man, he steps up, and it might not be what you want it to be, but he will do something, and it'll be entertaining.
And he doesn't mind telling a joke, and he doesn't mind being the butt of the joke, which is just a good team player.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, this was just pound it out, bro. Pound it out.
A good week all together.
WNCW. The pain is real.
The pain is real.
So I think that's all we really got for this week. I was so excited. I lost track of time. We'll be back next week. We'll be able to update everybody on Monday night's tapings. We're gonna do about an hour and a half to try to get about 30 minutes out of it. We're only picking the good parts. I mean, we know what we're doing here. Now I do have to set up. You know what I need your help with? We're gonna need I need you to teach me or help me put the watermarks on the video, because we got to send a couple of clips to the Nashville investment group, and I don't want them. I don't want them going. So I want like a big watermark on the thing.
Put the big logo over the front or something. Oh, maybe we should just put something horrible like not for.
No. I mean, we don't want to ruin the thing. I mean,
we should put like white letters across the front.
They're cutting a big check, so.
Yeah, but still, they could fuck us over at any moment.
You're right about that, but I'm okay. I'm on that.
I mean, think of it. We're selling an idea. It's easy to steal an idea. It's going to be hard for us to prove.
They don't have enough. It's up here, bro.
All right.
It's up here. It's up here underneath my amazing hat. You know what I mean? It's a big hat with a big brain in it, and that's where the information is. And ain't nobody looking under this rock. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody can even barely look at that hat.
But all right, everybody. This has been Wine and Cheese, and everybody tune in to Not Real Radio.
Yeah, Not Real Radio. Check out Zombies Eating Sheep. We're gonna be booking some kind of end of summer dates coming up soon. Excited about that. Think they get in writing some more music. So it's gonna be exciting.
And notrealradio.com, Wine and Cheese. Check us out on Facebook. And until then, we'll talk to you. Yes, sir.